Gosh, that lead just ballooned so fast. And once again, these Point Loma runs are coming early in innings before they record any outs. They struggle once they get to that 2-out mark. Vanguard has done most of their damage today with those 2 outs. 17-8.
In the blink of an eye.
Just like that. 7 runs in the top of the ninth. You know, you asked for insurance runs, you got them.
They must have some really good insurance.
Well, if you want to ensure that your roof is good, get Systems Waterproofing.
I see what you did there.
On the ground, Buxton will make the 3rd out of the inning as well to Gallegos. No words except Point Loma just displayed why they were the best team on the West Coast a season ago. 17-8, bottom of the ninth. New pitcher, new batter. First we will meet the new pitcher. It's going to be the senior from Belmont, California. One of those D1 bounce backs. He's coming in from UNR, Nevada Reno, Michael Sarhat. Be facing off against Colton Perez, one of the other Gonzaga transfers for Vanguard. Gonzaga freshman transfers at that. Perez standing at 6'5", 225, looking every bit of it, coming over from his hometown of Laverne, California. Lefty bat getting set to go against Michael Sarhat. Perez getting his first career look downstairs, 1-1. And I like this for Peg, though, Zuby, because I don't want to say the game's over because you never know. We've seen crazier things here at the Dean. But the fact of the matter is, freshman in a spot where there's no pressure, let him get his first college look.
Yeah, and it's also because
just to put a bow on Michael Sarhat, 7.71 ERA, making his 4th appearance. Yet to be the pitcher of record. 4 2/3, 7 Ks, 3 walks.
It was definitely a great effort from Point Loma's bullpen coming out here and shutting the door, only allowing 2 runs through the rest of the game.
Very good job indeed. Fouled back. And, you know, it was punctuated really by, I think, Bunnell, who was spectacular. 3 innings of work for him, 4 hits, 1 K, and 1 walk. Cebulski wasn't bad. He had 5 Ks to the 0 walks, but it was just things got a little bit away from him as Davis will go down swinging. 2 away, both via strikeout. But just look at the ratio that Vanguard had in terms of they had double-digit walks, and then they only had the 2 Ks. Meanwhile, for Point Loma, 9 Ks to 3 walks, and they only plunked 1 batter. So there's your ball game there, but in line for the win now is going to be Brown. As that one's on the ground, Reese, and there we go. 17-8 is the final score. An absolute onslaught there in the top of the ninth. Really put this one to bed. Just talked about how Brown is in line for the win. He improves to 2-0 on the season. Meanwhile, for Vanguard, Spencer Edmondson, one of his worst starts of his career, will move him to 2-1 now on the season. Zuby, it was a competitive game. It was a wonky game until it wasn't. Point Loma just said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate why we had 46 wins last season.
They had the right breakfast.
We will certainly see how it goes. It will be without me, though. I will be stepping away. I got practice in 6 minutes. 3 hours and 24 minutes was your game time here. 17-8 is your final score. Point Loma improves to 8-3 and takes sole possession of 3rd place here in the Pac West. Meanwhile, Vanguard drops to 7-4, 3-2 in Pac West play, and we'll have to stick it out in the middle of all the muddiness that follows the leaders of the clubhouse in Jessup, Westmont, and now, of course, Point Loma. Final score, once again, 17-8. For our entire crew here, I'm J.J. Johnson signing off alongside my partner, Xander Zubietti. Robert Ronco will take in and fill in my place alongside Zuby. You guys have a great call. Back in about 30 minutes now. They'll reset the field, and hopefully Vanguard's pitching staff has the right stuff.